Hello, all you crafters. This is Jeannie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama. I'm a design team member with Crafters Castle, and today I'd like to share with you a tutorial on making a slider card with MHK Designs. And the specific digital image that I'm going to be using is called Friendship One. So stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, I am back and I want to show you the project that we're going to be doing. First of all, we're going to be cutting a base card. This is what I'm going to be showing you how to do. And the image that I'm going to be using before I go on with that, the image I'm going to be using is from MHK Designs, and this is the Friendship One. I also cut out a tag, and I'll show you what to do with that in a little bit too. This is about a 4 by 5.5, almost 6. The sentiment is from the Friendship One from MHK Designs, while the butterflies is from the Butterfly Wisdom Digitals. So that's the card that I'm going to be working with, the tag, along with this digital and the card base. Now to get this card base, you need a sheet of paper, a cardstock, that is 9 by 6 dimensions. You need a template, a square or rectangle. I use this rectangle to cut out your opening. You're going to need acetate paper or something clear. This one's covered right now. I've got it started here so I don't waste too much time. But anyway, this is acetate paper that I'm going to be using for the window of the card. It's blue right now, but it won't be in a little bit. You need scissors, bone folder, and a scoreboard, and any kind of adhesive. Now the first thing that you're going to do is turn your 9 by 6 sheet of paper at the 9 length at the top here and score at 4 1/4. I don't know why I went left-handed there. I usually go right-handed. And then you want to go at, let me make sure I got the dimensions right, 8 1/2. So you're just leaving 1/2 inch right there. And then you're going to turn it and then you're going to cut, or sorry, you're going to score a 1/2 inch all the way down. So here you see we've got a 9 by 6 sheet of paper scored at 4 1/4 and then at 8 1/2, turned to the 6 inch side at 1/2 inch scored all the way down. Now I'm going to use my bone folder to go ahead and fold these up. Okay, now before I do anything else to the score lines, I'm going to take a break here and I am going to cut my window here. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I've cut out the center window, and I did make this a smaller window than my other one, but that's no big deal. I mean, it's okay. It just depends on what size you need. It can be smaller, it can be bigger. So anyway, the window's cut. Now the next step that I need to do is that I need to trim from where the window section is, from this score line just down to the fold line where it goes in the middle. So I'm going to cut that down. Just like this. And then I'm going to turn it past this score line in the middle here, and I'm going to take my scissors, angle it, and cut there. So you're going to have a piece that looks like this. Then I'm going to take this end over here because I need to fix my corners here, and all I basically do on this is I take my scissors, angle it to where the 2 points meet. Let's see if I can get that with that. There we go. Where these 2 points meet, the 2 score lines meet, I'm going to cut at an angle. So let me see if I can get closer to this. Okay, these two here. This score line. And then I'm going to turn and angle it again. I'm doing this at night while everybody's gone, so the lighting's not as good as what it usually is. So I'm going to fold it and fold it. And now if you'll notice on this one here, there's a little notch here. That is just simply so I can pull my tag out. So you can notch it with whatever circle, you can use half of your circle punch and cut it out that way, or whatever you want to do. You can even just cut it out, a little V out of it, whatever you need to do. Now I'm going to take my card that I'm actually working with. I'm going to bring it over here, and then I'm going to put some adhesive tape along this edge and along this edge. So I'm going to use this Score-Pal tape because it is stronger. If I can find the end, there it is. I'm going to use it. And all I need to do is just put a strip along the middle of the piece. And take my scissors and trim it. I could use my, just trim it with my fingernails or something like that. Just cut it with my fingers, but I'm not going to do that. Usually when I do that on camera, then I mess up. So then I'm going to put this over here, and then over here. Now if I want to, I've got my image here, and if I want to, I can kind of pop this up a little bit with foam dots. I can decorate on the back of it if I want to, but for this project I'm going to make it fairly simple because it's just a country little cow and cat to it, and they're little friends. So I'm just going to make it to where mostly the digital is what you're going to focus on. So before I tape this down, I'm going to have to put that window in. I think I hear sirens in the background. So I'm going to peel off that strip, peel off this strip. Well, before I do that, let me see where this is going to land so I can, yeah, okay, now I'm just going to use my ATG tape on this and tape it all the way around. Make sure it's not all the way around, or if it's 3 sides or 4 sides. You should see the mess I have over here. Okay, see, I have to leave the top open. That would be kind of silly if I didn't, because then I wouldn't have a place to pull my tag out. So now I'm going to take this and tape down my window. See if I can do it without making a major mess of it. And I don't want to get too close to the fold there. Let me make sure I didn't. Yeah, it's fine. Now I had cut this out with my Silhouette, but I wanted to show you that you can cut it out by hand using your trimmer and your scoreboard here. So that way, if you don't have one, you're fine. You're not going to hurt anything. You're going to be able to do it without having to worry about it. And before I do anything else, I'm going to test the waters here. Okay, so now what I need to do, and see this little spot here I have here? You can take a little round, a little alcohol pad and clean this off, or you can take any alcohol with a round pad or a little cotton ball or something and clean that up. So there is the pocket that I just made, leaving the top open. And now I'm going to tape down the side. I'm going to peel off the tape. And I do not know where in the world I put my X-Acto knife. I rearranged some things and then I've kind of lost it. So I have no clue what I did with it, and I thought I had it in a certain spot, and apparently I didn't put it there. But I've got my fingernails, I'll use them. So now before I tape it down, I need to put Mr. Cow in here. And I think I'm going to put some foam dots on the back of him. These are just some foam dots that I bought at a craft store. And I don't think it's going to need a whole lot of foam dots. Maybe one right here. And may as well use this guy here. He'll be alone otherwise. Peel off the paper of the back of it, which always sticks to my fingers every time. Sometimes I can't remember if I got the one or not, so I have to touch it and make sure. Okay, that one wanted to stick. Okay, so now he's going to be right here in the center. We make sure he's going to be in a good spot. I need to pull him down just a little bit more. Yes, I think he's just fine there. And he's just a cute cow with a cute cat. So now I'm going to take this. And I'm going to put it together. And then I'm going to slide my tag inside. And I see that I need to make this tag shorter. So what I'm going to do, let me make sure that's not the case, because I thought I tested that. Well, no, it's okay. Okay, I thought I had made the wrong size on it, and that happens sometimes, but no, I didn't. So this is the card that I made, and it's called a tag card, slider card. So I have my tag, I just kind of pull it out, and there you see the reveal of the digital image here. Now I am going to finish decorating this tag tag card, and when I get done I will show you at the end of this video the end results of the tag. So stay tuned, I'll be back. Now before I go on and show you my card that I have finished, I want to let you know a little tip here. Remember that window that we cut out and the little piece that was left? If you'll take this and use it as your guide for your clear window acetate, I forgot what it was. Just use it as a guide and cut it a little bit bigger, and then that way you know you got the right size for your window, and you won't have to worry about if you cut it too small or something, because obviously if it's too small it's not going to work. So anyway, I want to let you know that. Now, here is my card. Ta-da! Big reveal. I put a hello here, and because there's an acetate window here, I used StazOn. See if I can get hold of it real quick. I used StazOn Jet Black ink because it's not going to smear. And I put some pearls around here. See if I can get closer. There we go. Okay, pearls around there and around the bottom too. And I cut out some little stamps that I had, and I put pearls in the leaf around there, some little flowers here. And then for my tag, I went ahead because I used my Silhouette to cut all this out, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to show you. You don't have to have a machine to cut out this card. You can use your scoreboard and a trimmer and scissors. So anyway, but my Silhouette had a tag piece here, so I glued that on, or actually I taped it on, and I put some twine here. Now, for this piece here, you can always use take a little punch circle and fold it in half and glue it onto your card front and back, and then take some little hole punchers and punch a hole in it, and then go ahead and put your tag in. But my Silhouette cut that out, that's why I didn't have to worry about it. But then you see my little card here on the inside. I love this. It came out so much better than I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to really mess it up, and I got some glue there, but I always have glue. But I'll put pictures at the end. But anyway, there's my card all finished. And isn't that a cute card? I really appreciate MHK Designs sponsoring us for this challenge and for this month's challenges. And so be sure to check out all the links below. I'll give everything from MHK Designs link to the challenge blog and to all the design team members also, and whatever else I have on there that needs to go on there. So anyway, have a great day, and be sure to stay tuned to the end so you can see the end result in pictures. Thank you.